Hello everyone, my name is Benjamin Kwak and today we are going to talk about the service connection between Azure DevOps and Azure Portal, the differences between automatic and manual, secrets and workload federation credentials. So let's go. First of all, we need to create the app registration. For that, let's go to Microsoft Entra ID. App registrations. Here you can pick between all applications and out applications. The UI is different here, but as you can see, I created these app registrations even though I can't see it in my own applications. So you need to go to the all applications, go to new app registration, just pick a name and test app reg secrets, leave for the single tenant, and don't pick anything here in the redirect array. It's not useful for now. Okay, so we have created the app registration, and now in the certificates and secrets, we can see certificates, secrets, and credentials. So in case of secrets, we'll create a new secret here. In case of federated credential, we will use this tab. But let's start with secrets. Azure Service Connection. We can pick up to 24 months of duration when it expires. So yeah, it's long, but still we need to remember to extend it to create a new secret when it expires. So click add. And when we go to federated credentials, when we want to add a new one, we can pick several options here, but we'll go with managed identity. And here we can see some issuer, subject, identifier. For now, we don't know what to pick in here, what to set as an audience. We will see such informations during the creation of the service connection for the federation. So this will be the next step. So cancel for now. Now go to your Azure DevOps, dev.azure.com / your organization name. And I will go to my portfolio project. In project settings, now service connections, and create new service connection. In my case, it will be Azure Resource Manager, ARM. And we have some options here. First, we'll go with the app registration or managed identity manual. And here we have two options to pick: Workload Identity Federation and Secret. So this option is a new one. Secret is the old one. And you can see the warning: using a secret or certificate will require manual rotation and management. So yeah, anyway, let's go with this one. We could also pick automatic, and by this, the app registration we just created manually on the portal would be created automatically by the Azure DevOps. Yeah, but I didn't want that. Environment, yeah, we pick Azure Cloud. Scope level, subscription management group. Subscription is limited to one subscription. The management group, we can have several subscriptions, but we would need to create a group for that with contribution role, etc. Anyway, still, we need to assign this app registration as a contributor. Not necessarily contributor, but yeah, to simplify it, we'll just do the overall contributor. And yeah, we need to fulfill some fields, so we will do step by step. Now, going back to Azure Portal, let's go to the overview. Here we have some IDs. Yes, so don't close this tab, it will be useful. Let's copy the name of the app registration and go to subscriptions. We'll assign the role in the access control. Go to the role assignments, and yeah, here we can see the assignments, and we'll add role assignment. Let's pick contributor. Here, go to privileged administrator roles, contributor, next. Now we have the service principal here. So yeah, we are going to select members, pick the application here, select, and let's check the object ID for free C. Oh, we can see anything like that in our IDs. For free C at the end. This is why. Because when we are creating the app registrations, in the same time, behind the scenes, the enterprise application was created. And you can see that's the same name. And this enterprise application is connected with our service principal, and the role assignments are set to this enterprise application, not directly to service principal. We just created the app registration. You need to remember this, because this can confuse you in the future. So just so you're aware, if you would like to search to add this service principal by ID, yeah, you need to get the object ID from here, right? Okay. Review and assign. Okay, so we can see in test upreg secrets added as a contributor. So we can go back to our service connection. And now we need subscription ID. So go to overview, copy from the portal, going back here. So we just copy paste step by step the things. We need tenant ID. Then if you can see tenant ID, the fastest way to see that is to click on your profile here and click switch directory, and here is the directory ID. This is the tenant ID. Now application client ID. For this, we are going back to our Entra ID settings and app registrations. Again, we need to go to all applications tab, test upreg secrets. I will add myself as an owner, because now I should see. Oh, you see, now in the owned applications, I can see this app registration. But so yeah, just so you know, what does it mean, the owned applications? It's not only the creator, but yeah, the owner also. All right, so what do you do? I needed the application ID, sorry. So here is the application client ID. We pick the credential service principal key and client secrets. So in the secrets, my bad. I created new one, and forgot to save this. So we need to create another one. And copy. In this situation, when it's pasted, we can verify. Oh, succeeded. Yeah, so that's correct. And test secret connection. Yeah. Verify and save. So that's correct. This is the service connection with the secret. Yeah, the only problem is that we can forget about the expiring secret in the registrations. You may imagine you have like 20 service connections for different subscriptions, for different resources, tenants. It's a mess, right? This is why we should now create the Workload Identity Federation. And once again, we can choose between automatic and manual, right? So if you have permissions to such subscription and you're the owner, you're the creator, it's okay. Maybe you can pick the automatic, but often you're not the owner of the subscription, you're just let's say newly hired guy, and you don't have enough permissions. So we pick manual and we say, hey, maybe you can just create an app registration, but you can't create anything inside it, yeah, because you're not the owner, you don't have permissions, etc. Let's do it manual so you know how it works. Because in automatic we will not see behind the scenes. So, okay, so service connection name, test, Federation connection. Now, again, we need to pick the tenant ID and next. Okay, so here we have the issuer, subject identifier, scope level, we will leave the subscription. So again, we need to pick the subscription ID and subscription name. We'll go back to the subscription, pick the subscription ID, the subscription name. Well, not here. Here. Application client ID. So it's here. And verify and save. Bam. Microsoft Entry ID rejected the token issued by Azure DevOps. Yeah, because we haven't configured yet the identity credentials. For this, we're going back to there. Let's go to certificates and secrets. Here in federated credentials, click add a new one. And then we need to pick auto issuer. We copy the issuer from the Azure DevOps. The value from subject identifier needs to be stored here. Yeah, it should be like that. And the name test federated connection here. Right. Let's now click add. Federated connection is created. We need to wait a while because connection between the synchro takes some time. Let's try Let's try it now. Oh, service connection configuration completed. So it's working, and the service connection is now ready to be used. So how do we use a service connection? I will show you an example in the pipeline. We have a variable with Azure Service Connection and the name of that. Yeah, so we would need to pick the name we just created. Test Federation connection here. And yeah, just do it. Oh, sorry. Do it like this, yeah, and this is being used, for example, to deploy Azure App Service in the Azure subscription parameter. Yeah, so just specify the name of the service connection, and by this, we don't need to make any PowerShell tasks to log in into the Azure, yeah, by CLI or the PowerShell modules. Easy connect, easy accounts for something, or easy login. It's not needed for now, and it will work forever until someone would delete this federated credential. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for this, and I hope you like the video. Please like and subscribe, and see you again next time.